Hey, Motorman here, and I've got a tip of the week for you. It's an oldie but a goodie, and I also have a special. Now, this isn't going to last long. What we've got is the color books back in. I have 169 of these. The last time I advertised color books, we sold out in about 3 hours. So I'm warning you, order quickly because they will go fast. I'm going to show you the inside pages. You're also going to get, this is for $32.95, Shortcuts to Riding Like a Pro. Of course, the practice guide and the book, $32.95. This is for domestic orders only. To get this deal, you're going to have to call. It's 866-868-7433 between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. That's Monday through Saturday. I'm going to repeat that, 866-868-7433, 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday to get this deal. It's not on the website, $32.95. This is a wonderful book, especially when you've got all full color. Now, we've been selling the black and white books for quite a while. And when we had just a few of the color books for sale, we sold out in a couple of hours as soon as I did the YouTube video. Don't let that happen to you again, but this time you're going to call only, you can only call to get this. And don't call me from some faraway country. This is Eastern Standard Time, 9 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. Don't call me from Biafra or someplace at 3 in the morning because we're not going to answer the phone. Now let's get on to the tip of the week. It's quite simple. Notice where this motorcycle is parked. It's right on the white line. I don't care where you go in this country, but parking spaces are always 9 feet apart. So the easiest way to figure out your bike's turning radius is to start with the motorcycle straight up and simply duck walk it around. And you could pretty much tell how far it's going to take. So if you got 18 feet here, let's check this motorcycle out straight up, and I'm going to duck walk it around, and we'll see how tight of a turn it'll make. So pay attention. So we're going to turn it full lock. We're just going to duck walk the motorcycle around. The bike is straight up. Of course, you don't want to lean it while you're duck walking it. And if you'd move over here, camera girl, you can see that the motorcycle straight up, it turns at about 16 feet or so, 16 and a half feet. Now we'll try it from a dead stop, and I'm going to allow the motorcycle to lean. That should knock about a foot off of that turning radius. This is not for inexperienced riders. You should have a good handle on the clutch, throttle. So you want to pull full lock. You want to turn your head and eyes and look as far behind you as possible. A little pressure on the rear brake. Feel that friction zone, feel what that clutch is grabbing. Just let it go. As you can see, with the motorcycle leaned over, it turned a couple of feet shorter. So that's pretty much the rule for any motorcycle. With the bike straight up, figure out your turning radius, and then knock off a couple of feet for leaning it at full lean. Now, I could have gone a little bit further. I didn't quite scrape the boards on the motorcycle, but the further you lean the motorcycle, the tighter the turn you could make. Now, if you don't know anything about what I was just showing you, if you haven't mastered the clutch and the throttle, and you actually don't know how to ride, but you went out and bought a $50,000 or $45,000 motorcycle like these clowns did. Now, I looked up the word doofus in the dictionary, and this video popped up. I believe this is in Brazil or somewhere, but you got to watch these guys. It's unbelievable. I guess they just got these bikes, and they decided to show them off to some friends. And not the perfect street, but these riders definitely need some serious help. Watch this. This guy has no idea how to use his clutch and throttle. And the other two guys, well, they're even worse. I might have shown this video before. Actually, somebody sent it to me, and the quality is not that good, but it's fun to watch. Imagine these guys at a bike rally with a couple of hundred people around. It's embarrassing. No clue how to use that clutch and throttle. They've got $45,000 motorcycles with a 45-cent rider. I believe they're speaking Portuguese, and I'm not exactly sure what they're saying, but I know what I'd be saying if I was standing there. All that money and no idea what the hell they're doing. You don't want to be this guy. If you don't know how to ride or you're just learning to ride, don't get a 900-pound motorcycle. It's just plain stupid. It's going to make things much more difficult for you. Start with something smaller, and then as you learn some technique, get some training. Oh, this is terrible. This is just awful. Learn some technique, get some training. Start with the smaller bike and then move up to something. Once you get really good on the bike that you have now, the smaller bike, then get yourself a big bike. If you can't control the small bike, getting the bigger bike is not going to help.